So we always begin all of our yoga practices kind of putting away the day. So even if you just begin by taking a few deep breaths, or perhaps thinking about grounding your body in your chair, in your feet, stacking your joints so that your knees are over your ankles, shoulders and hips are aligned, chin is in. We sit as tall as we can sit. But before we get into our mountain pose today, let's do a few shrugs. So when we shrug, we want to inhale, shoulders up, around, down, and set. Up, around, down, together is set. So let's do that again. Big deep breaths, together. One more. Up, back, down, together. From the together position, we're going to turn our thumbs out and settle in here to our mountain pose. So big deep breaths. Good job. 2 more deeper breaths. Now today let's focus on a different kind of breath. It's called the 3-part breath. So we're going to inhale upper chest, middle chest, and belly. And then exhale belly, middle, upper. So all in the one breath. So let's do it again. Inhale upper, middle, belly, belly, middle, upper. One more time. Good. So that's a good one to practice anytime you need to get into your breath. And we'll bring it up again at the end. So from here, we're going to add a little movement to our yoga. Inhaling, you're reaching up. And exhaling, releasing the hands back down. But giving us an opportunity to really press our hands together and feel our bodies. So we're going to put away the day. Reach up. Exhale, press the hands down. So we can choose to look up if we like this. Or straight ahead, or eyes closed. The wonderful thing about yoga is it's our own yoga practice. So it's all about ourselves. Isn't that a nice gift? Good job. Enjoying 3 more, just to lengthen. And imagine exhaling away everything but the breath, the body, and your enjoyment of those. So again. Good job. So last time we did forward fold. So let's go into forward fold. We're going to exhale, swan dive down, all the way down, relaxing the head completely. Inhale up halfway or to a neutral spine. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, press up or reverse swan dive up. Return to mountain. We're going to do it again. Twice more. So notice the stretches. Back stretch here. Chest stretch here as we reach out, and then lower back stretch as we come down. Relax the head fully. Inhale up to neutral spine. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive back up. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, swan, dive down. Very good. Inhale up to a neutral spine. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive back up. And we return to our mountain pose. Good job. Now let's add something else to this move. So we're going to inhale and reach up, up, up. Press the hands actively together, hands beside the ears if you can. Reach through the finger, abs in, exhale over to one side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gently over to the other side, crescent moon. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. That's it. Inhale up to a neutral spine or halfway. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive or press up. Returning to our beautiful mountain pose. Let's repeat. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Reach through the hands, press them together. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive down, chest out. Relax the head. Inhale up to a neutral spine. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Fantastic. And we return to our mountain pose. Big deep breath here. So from our mountain pose, we're going to find a deep breath to sit as tall as we can. One of the really important poses that we do is usually about opening the chest, so camel. So we can take our hands to our lower back, or where the dimples kind of are in the back here. Bring the elbows back, or another option is just to press the hands back here. Open the chest, roll the shoulders down, tuck the chin in. So we don't want this to happen. We want it to be about here. So opening the chest. Take a deep breath and reach up. Exhale, return to camel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, return to camel. Inhale up. Exhale, return. And again. Hold 2 deep breaths. So just focus, open, or reach back with your hands. 2 more deep breaths here. Deepen the pose as you exhale. Notice where you feel it. Good job. And then we'll release the hands. Release them back to our mountain once again. We're going to do the half series, going into Warrior 2 today and practicing Dancing Warrior. So half moon, remember, is about our hip being forward and into our Sphinx pose. Exhale into cat. Inhale, chest out. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, come up. So just from the side, if you look, when I'm in my Sphinx pose, the chest is out, but the hip is tilted forward. So it's a C shape here. Exhale, cat. I'm tilting my tailbone back. I'm actually feeling a really nice stretch in my back. I inhale back to Sphinx, nice and tall, hip forward. Exhale down for crocodile. Arms are tight to my rib cage. And then inhale up. So now I'm going to let you do it all on your own, and you're going to feel it. You're going to exhale, cat. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, chest down. And then inhale, up. Good. So those are all really, really important moves for the back. So, Warrior 2. The best way to get to Warrior 2 is from a wide pose. One of the options is just keeping it in this wide pose with the knee over the ankle, toes in the same direction as the thighs. Now, to make it an actual Warrior 2, we would stretch one leg out and then reach both arms out. Now, the leg that is bent, or the leg you choose, is going to be your lead leg. We want to keep the shoulders over the hips, reaching out. Big, deep breath here. Pressed into our feet and reaching. Now we inhale into this Warrior 2. We exhale, release ourselves down here, and reach up. We inhale, return to Warrior 2. Exhale, reverse Warrior. So let's try that again. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, reverse warrior. One more time. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. We're going to return to warrior two. We're going to take a deep breath and reach forward. We're going to exhale down, resting here or here. Inhale, reach up. Take a deep breath here. Exhale over. Hold this position. Reach through the finger and the toes. Side angle. Big deep breath. One more. Reaching a little further. Inhale. Bring them back up. Fantastic. Bring the straight leg in. Returning to your wide pose. Walk heels, toe, heel, toe, back to our narrow position. We do the half series once more, starting with the Sphinx pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, press up. Now just feel the body going through the cat, through the Sphinx, down into crocodile, and back up for cobra. And then one more time, and notice where parts need your attention. What parts like it. Maybe even some progress since we've started. Fantastic. Now, from this tall position, we're going to widen the legs once again. Perhaps going a little wider this time, yes? Getting the inner thighs. We can choose to stay here and dedicate the other knee this time as being our lead leg. Otherwise, we're going to stretch the other leg out. We stretch the arms out wide for warrior two. We want to be planted in both feet. We're going to take a deep breath here to just feel and sink into this beautiful warrior pose. Good job. Inhale here. Exhale, resting on the knee or below, reaching up, side angle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. One more time. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. So now we're really going to work on that side angle. We're going to reach our arms out first and take a deep breath, enjoying warrior two. Then we're going to inhale and reach forward. Exhale, release our arms down to the knee and reach up, or reach the hand actively down. Take a deep breath here as we reach up, and then exhale overhead. Reaching and holding, rolling the shoulder back. Two more deep breaths. Stretch through the fingers, through the toes. One more. Good job. Inhale, reach up. Come back to warrior two. And then release the legs and come back in. Heel, toe, back in. Good job, good job. So a few options here. We're going to do one round with the legs together. And then one round we're going to add a little difficulty to it. So here with the legs together, we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to take opposite hand to knee. Reach the free hand behind us to support our backs and look over the shoulder. Squeeze the inner thighs together as we bring the rib cage over. Good. From here, we're going to inhale the back arm up. We're going to exhale overhead. Squeezing the legs together, pressing into our feet. One more deep breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. We're going to take it over to the other side. We're going to support ourselves with the back hand. Look over the shoulder, make sure we're really tall in our spine. One more deep breath. Now taking the back arm, we're going to reach that arm up and exhale over. Hold it, breathe, roll the shoulder back, and go a little deeper. Good. Inhale, release, and exhale, come back. Now we keep that position in mind for the next series, because if you're not able to get the leg up, you just go back to this position. All right, so I'm going to take my left leg first because it's the tighter of my legs. One option is to keep the leg in front of me. The more difficult option is to bring the leg across the center of the body. Now, if you've had a hip replacement or anything like that, you may not want to do that, right? Or if it's really uncomfortable in the body, you'll want to have just the legs down. And we'll repeat or do the same exercise with the legs down. So we take the opposite arm and we hug that leg. We hug it like we love it. We take our arm behind us to support our backs, just like we did earlier. Look over the shoulder as you hug your leg in. It's fantastic. One more deep breath. Now the back arm is going to come up. We're going to take a deep breath here and then exhale over. Now this is when this stretch is going to get fantastic. One more deep breath here. And then release. Right? That is beautiful. So let's come back to center and release the leg down. Now remember, the other option is just to follow through with the legs down. Perfect. Or the leg just to the front, hugging you with the opposite arm. But to get the full hip stretch, it's actually a psoas stretch, P-S-O-A-S. Grabbing the leg with the opposite hand, giving it a beautiful hug like you love it. Supporting ourselves with the back arm and looking over the shoulder. I can feel the stretch already. It's fantastic. One more deep breath here. And then we take the back arm and we raise it up. We exhale overhead. And then one more deep breath here. Hold the leg close. Roll the shoulder back. Go a little further. Fantastic. And return. Good job. Good job. So one that I really like to do is the mermaid stretch. Again, a bit of a Pilates move, but pretty fantastic. So we can begin by cradling the baby. So the baby is your hip. So you begin with a flexed foot and a supported knee. If you are not there yet, you could just rest it here, okay? If like you're not going to get that leg up because of anatomy or whatever the issue, just try to support the leg. You want to start to rock it. So ultimately the position looks like this, but you may not be there today. So here is good too, here or here. Okay, it's good already, right? So one option is you can put the leg down. The other option is you can put the leg up into a figure four position. This top foot is flexed to protect the knee. This knee is over the ankle to keep it in line. And we reach our arms out. We take a deep breath here, reaching. And then as we exhale, we bring one arm up and over. I always like to start on the side with the knee that's out. Inhale out. Exhale over. And again. Inhale out. Exhale over. Inhale out. Exhale over. One more time, relaxing that knee down. Isn't this fantastic already? Yes. Over. Inhale out. And then we're going to relax here. Actually, yeah, it's here. And then relax the opposite hand. Like if this is the bent knee, then we're taking the opposite arm overhead and relaxing the other one down. Now we're going to initiate to bring this elbow towards this hip. So big deep breath, and I'm just kind of relaxed my arm here. And I bring the opposite elbow to hip. And then take a deep breath here. And then come back up. So it's a strange little stretch, but we'll do it on the other side. It's kind of an interesting back stretch. So if you're in figure 4, or if you're down here, you're going to press your chest forward and then relax your head and arms down. So you're going to really feel that if you're here. One more deep breath. And then gently, gently walk it back up. Fantastic. Are we ready for Mermaid on the other side? Good. We begin with cradle the baby. So I was pretty swift, and I started with my left leg because I know my left leg is tighter. So I get to really enjoy doing the right leg now, right? So flex foot, supported knee, or you may just begin with a flamingo. But if you want to cradle the baby, you're aiming to get this kind of stretch. Or here. And you can rock it a little bit. Good. Now we can place it down in figure 4 position or here. Whatever's going to work for you today. So I'm going to put it figure 4, foot flex, knee relaxing down. I'm going to inhale my 2 arms up, palms down. And then exhale, 1 arm up, 1 arm down, and over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. One more time. Good. Now that's pretty fantastic already. We're going to take 1 arm, so it's going to be the opposite arm as the knee. You're going to let it rest on your head. Take a big deep breath. Bring this elbow towards this hip. So your head is just following the arm. Big deep breath here. Let it sink into it further. Good job. And then come back up. And then release it. Last big stretch. We're going to press our chest forward. Take a deep breath here. And even relax the hands and the head down. That makes a huge difference. 1 more deep breath. Good job. And then up. So this, I call this figure 4 because it looks like a 4, right? But it's in actuality in yoga you'll find it's often called pigeon pose. So just depending how you do it, right? So we haven't done the hamstrings yet, and I have about 2 minutes before we get to relaxation. So we'll just do a quick stretch because the hamstrings are so important. So let's do same stretch. We're gonna get the leg out. We're just gonna hold it 30 seconds. Really not a big deal, right? Bending the knee, pressing the chest forward, tucking the chin in. And we're almost immediately gonna go into relaxing the head and the hands down. And feel free, you know, stretches don't have to be static. We can move around in them. It's all right. Nothing will happen. We can move around a little bit, be a little freer about our stretches. Big deep breath. I just don't recommend bouncing. Moving, wiggling, all good. 1 more deep breath. Relax the head fully. Good. And then slowly come up. Fantastic. Now just the other side. Flex foot, soft knee, shoulders back, chest out, press forward. Tuck the chin in, deep breath. Press forward. Release the hands and the head down. Take a few more deep breaths here. That's say 2 more. Again, moving around perhaps, wiggling a little, but settling into the discomfort a little bit. And then gently coming back up. Very good, very good. So I hope that we're taking breaks when we need it, that we're adjusting the positions to fit our bodies, and that we're starting to appreciate our bodies. Because just think of yourself, looking at a picture of yourself 10 years ago, you think, oh, you know, I really should have liked my body then. But this is our opportunity now to like our bodies, right? Because in 10 years, we're going to say the same thing. So let's focus on that for meditation today. Enjoying what we have right now. It may not be perfect. It may not be everything we want. But I think if we look at it in the future, we'll wish we had appreciated it now. So we can do that. So let's close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Almost like we want to say a little thank you, a little gratitude, a little love, right, to our legs, to our feet. And let's imagine that when we sent our legs, our feet, our toes that love, then our toes and our feet will relax. Let's see if we can do the same with the legs. Notice our legs right now, our knees, our hips. Breathe into those wonderful legs. Love those legs. And when those legs feel the love, allow them to relax. Let's appreciate our legs, our feet, our knees, our ankles, just as they are right now. Exhaling away everything else. Inhaling a sense of gratitude and love. All week this week, my focus has been to greet all with love as much as possible. And there's been some difficult situations in the week. But every time, if I bring it back to how can I be loving even in this difficult situation, it kind of eased the mind. I became less worried. It made me look at the situation differently. So let's think about our bodies that way. Let's greet our bodies with gratitude, with love. Our chest, our backs, our torsos, our arms, our hands. All greeted with love. Breathing deeply into them. And then relaxing. Let's breathe into our faces and minds and necks, appreciating and loving our minds, our faces, our necks, just as they are right now. One more deeper breath. Now let's take that feeling of gratitude and love with us throughout the day and perhaps even for the next few days. And we can notice how good that feels. And let that fuel our bodies, our toes, our arms, our legs, our torso, our shoulders, our faces, and most of all, our minds. So thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today. And remember that yoga is always about practice and not perfection. So thank you so much. Namaste. I'm honored. Have a wonderful day.